Hey guys, what's up? It's Rico with a new video, and in this video I'm talking about my Amazon affiliate business and how I grew my business from €0 to almost 60,000 euros in less than 2 years. Let's go. I started with my Amazon affiliate business back in 2018, at the end of 2018, where I was living in Bali and I was focusing on my digital marketing career. And there I created 6 Amazon affiliate sites in the German market and 1 English international affiliate site. I generated until today almost €500,000 for the Amazon affiliate platform, and in total it was €416,841.11. Out of those €400,000 I made €26,543.67 in Amazon affiliate commissions that I could put into my pockets. That's the background story. The main traffic source was SEO, so Google SEO. As I'm in Google SEO, I knew exactly how to drive traffic to my own websites, and I monetized those websites with Amazon affiliate business. My first little profit I was making back in November 2018, so it went pretty fast. But it was a very low commission. But for me, it was the first milestone I achieved. It showed me that I can make money out of Amazon and out of the internet in general. And that gave me the drive to scale those websites. And meanwhile, I was creating assets as well. I was not just creating a cash flow machine, but I created websites that had a value, of course. And I already sold 2 of them for an additional €30,000 profit, which leads to a total revenue just from my affiliate websites of €56,543.67. The very interesting part is that the only real investments were just the hosting fees, of course, to nourish the websites, as well as the textual content creation from my freelancers, because I didn't write the articles myself. The first ones I did, yes, to bootstrap the website, but I paid roughly €5,000 in total for the content creation on those websites. To summarize the numbers, until today I made more than 50K of profit with my affiliate websites. Even if we remove the investments from my revenue, we are still at €51,543.67 with the value of the websites that are still in my portfolio not included, so we are even higher than that. Now I'm going to show you exactly what I did in order to create those websites, as well as the Amazon business in general, because I had the knowledge of SEO, especially in the German market. I was working with some clients where I did SEO for them for a monthly retainer. I did local SEO. Then I had the knowledge, and I, of course, introduced this knowledge for my own projects, and it worked out very, very well, fast, and successful. There are 5 big steps in order to create an Amazon affiliate website, as well as in business if we scale those 5 steps. Step number 1 is the website setup. So the goal is to have a website and URL you can reach with the internet. Step number 2 is content marketing. So the textual as well as visual content creation and publishment on the website. Step number 3 is the monetization. So how do you get money out of the content you just created in step number 2. Step number 4 is SEO. That's my specialty. So how do you drive even more traffic to those websites and sub pages you just created? And step number 5 is scaling. So just use those 4 steps in order to create new websites, or in order to make your one website even bigger and just go deep and create the #1 platform in your niche. And now we're going to discuss all of those steps in detail. The first step, the website setup, is basically the process of building a website. In this case, it's an Amazon affiliate website, so we need a content management system. And for that, I usually use WordPress. Sometimes I use Webflow, especially for client work. But in this case, for an Amazon affiliate website, in the first stages, WordPress should be definitely enough. As the hosting service, I usually use WPX. My experiences with them are very good. And for the domain registration, I use Hexonet. My experience with them are very good as well. I'm not affiliated with them, so you can just Google them and use their services. Usually I use expired domains just for the domain authority and the domain strength in general. Expired domains are very good. You should look that up as well. Now we are slowly switching to the content marketing part. So we need to create content and we need to publish that on the website. And also you need to know what kind of content you need to publish in order to gain traffic, because if you just create an article you feel like or you want to create, it might be that people are not looking for such kind of content. So you definitely need to do keyword or competitor analysis in the best case even both, and then you create textual, visual or audio kind of content. You can, for example, embed a YouTube video that might be even from your own YouTube channel, or you just embed some relevant and helpful video. You can even integrate some PDFs, or you can integrate voice recordings if it helps to still the reader's search intent. I delegated and outsourced the content marketing part, the creation as well as the publishments almost completely, because I didn't want to spend hours on creating and writing articles. Other people wanted to do it and could do it even better than me, so I just paid them, as I told you earlier, around 5,000 euros. And for me, this was a very good benefit because I could focus on the bigger picture of those websites, even creating new websites, and I just could brainstorm all day and focus my energy and time in creating new websites or scaling those websites I have in creative ways. I was very lucky with my freelancers because they were very cheap but smart, so they were willing to learn new things, and as I gave them an SEO instruction, they just got better and better over the times, and now I'm working with them for more than 3 years and they are creating so good kind of content, and I pay them the same revenue as before. Of course, I'm giving them bonuses and everything, but in basic relation to other freelancers, content writers, they are so cheap, and that's one thing that I can recommend you. Now we are coming to the monetization part. So part number 3 in the process of building an Amazon affiliate websites, and here I can definitely recommend you a WordPress plugin called AAWP. For German websites, it's working very, very well in order to automate and the affiliate link adding, so you don't have to create individual links for every product in the PartnerNet backend of Amazon. You just install this plugin and then you type in the number of the Amazon product, and it immediately creates a very good looking product box that you can use on your website. For the monetization part, it's very, very important to know your customer, know their search intent, their goals and their needs. So what do they actually want and what product would be the best fit for them. Conversion rate optimization plays a very big role here. So you should definitely also split test different products. You should split test the placements of the products as well as the colors of the call to actions, for example. Just basic, just try out different things and you will definitely come to a big, clear conclusion after some time where you tested different things out. And the fourth step is SEO. So now we have visitors on our website, but we want to scale the website and gain even more visitors and traffic to the website, so even more people click on our links and we make even more money. Here I can definitely say, after doing SEO for 3 years, it's my daily business. I've been doing it for clients, I've been doing it for my own projects, and I've been reading resources about it every day. And until today, I didn't heard about one secret viral growth hack ever that no one knows about. It's definitely the basics. So the fundamentals in SEO is determining your success of the website, and that is basically good content and strengthening your domain authority. You can do this with link building, you can just do outreach, or what my recommendation is, just let it happen naturally. Of course, there are things like PBNs, and I've been working with them as well, and they are working, of course, but in order to create a long-term business, you do not want to rely on external things such as PBNs, even though it will work, but you never know what happens if Google realizes that you're working with PBNs. So basically just create good content, have patience, and don't rely on the cash flow of the website as your main income source. You can use WordPress plugins as well. They are helping you with your SEO work very, very well. There are things like Yoast SEO, but I've been working with the Rank Math SEO lately and I've been liking their plugin very, very much. One last thing that I can recommend you for the SEO part is that you need to have a clear URL structure. There is this one website that I created 2 years ago, and until today I changed the URL structure 2 or 3 times, and that is a very, very bad thing because Google just doesn't understand what you're trying to do, and the crawlers are looking at your sitemap, and if your sitemap is just changing on a regular basis, Google does not understand the purpose and the goal of your website. So definitely make sure that you sit down and you create a URL structure before you start the website, and from there on you can just scale this structure and it will be beneficial and it removes the risk of having a hassle like I'm doing with this one website. Now we're coming to the last part. It's optional part because you do not need to scale, but why should you create a business if you do not want it to be the #1 in your niche? So it's also definitely my favorite part, because here it comes down to working with other people, because you need other people in order to be the best in your niche, in your area, and you need some freelancers, in-house workers, business partners, even friends could be very helpful in order to achieve the vision that you created for your business in the first place. And also a lot of automated processes are very helpful here. Team management tools, project management tools, even the plugins in WordPress are some automated processes that will remove a lot of repeating tasks for yourself or for your employees. Something that's very underestimated for the scaling part is that you should always watch your competition, because the digital world especially is changing very, very quickly. For example, in the Google SEO world, there are at least twice a year a Google update that is changing the way Google ranks websites on the SERPs. So you should definitely get the latest updates, and you should definitely quickly adapt in the business world, especially like I said in the digital world. That's where it comes down to watching your competitors, look at their website, look at how they are operating, and if they make a very sudden and quick change in the way they operate, you should definitely sit down with your business partners and think about maybe doing some adaptation on your website as well, so you can still hold the bar along with your competitors. Those were the 5 steps of how exactly did I grew my Amazon affiliate business. And as I said, the fundamentals are ultimately determining your success with your own Amazon affiliate business. And as I said, do not get distracted by any growth, viral, secret marketing hacks. It will do more harm than good to your websites. Just have some patience. It will definitely pay off if you keep working and if you keep doing constant work. If you have some questions or something, just drop a comment down on the video. I will be happy to answer them. Now we are coming to the next part, and that is how you can make your first 100 euro with your Amazon affiliate websites, because this is definitely the #1 milestone. If you earned 100 euros with your Amazon affiliate website, it's not just changing your way of thinking about making money online or making money with the Amazon affiliate partnernet, but it's definitely also something that will be the milestone. After that, it will just grow and grow like it did for my Amazon affiliate business, where I generated until today even 5 figures. The first tip that I'm giving you in order for you to create your first 100 euro with your Amazon affiliate business is that you should definitely focus on one project at a time. Start with one project, because I did start with 5 projects at the same time, and it just created chaos in my digital world, in my MacBook, as well as in my mind. And until today, I just have several websites in different niches, which is good for diversification, but it just destroyed my focus. And now I'm trying to sell off most of my side projects of those websites, because I want to focus on one project and build a brand there, and not just have multiple little sites in my portfolio. Also, if you're on a low budget, it's definitely a good idea to start and focus on one website. Tip number 2 is that you should choose a niche that you're interested in, because of the part that you should do what makes fun for you, like everybody's saying, but also because of the part that you should not be afraid of big competition. The cake is very big, so you will even make a lot of money with a low percentage. And the vision there should be to gain even more percentages of the cake, which will ultimately determine your revenue. But also there are a lot of long-term keywords that are coming with big niches. For example, if your main keyword has 50,000 searches per month, there are multiple other search terms that people are also looking for that is slightly different than the main keyword, but also gaining a lot of traffic, and there the competition is even lower than on the main keyword. Tip number 3 is that you should definitely write your content on your own, especially for your first website and for the first 100 euros that you're gaining on Amazon affiliate. It just gives you the confidence of knowing, okay, I have good content, and good content ultimately and always ranks on Google, because that's the purpose of Google, to serving the best content for their users. And in general, thinking creatively is always helping you, especially in the business world. For example, if you think about the marketing strategy of your website, you should not just rely on Google. You can also use other platforms, other sources of traffic, such as social media. You can start a podcast, a YouTube channel, or you can even think about viral strategies such as Reddit or something. Just think creatively, but as I said, I'm not a big fan of that, but it will definitely help you to make your first 100 euros, since Google is not ranking your websites in the first few weeks, and that's where patience comes in again. That was a short summary of what I wanted to say about how you can make your first 100 euros with affiliate marketing on Amazon. Now we are coming to something very interesting, and that is a trick that you can use in order to increase your revenue by up to 10x. There is this one site in my portfolio of affiliate websites that is in the e-smoking niche in Germany. And this is a very stricted, regulated part in Germany, so you do not have very much options on doing advertisements and driving traffic to e-smoking products. And also Amazon doesn't offer a lot of products in this niche as well. So it was very hard for me me to drive organic traffic to Amazon, since they didn't have a lot of products in the e-smoking niche. This wasn't beneficial for me since I had up to 1,000 visitors a day on this website, but just little monetization options. So I was looking for an alternative way to squeeze the money cow on this project, and I found a private German affiliate partner program which offered me to work with e-commerce shops that offer e-smoking products in specific, which was very rare, especially in Germany because of the regulations. But I started working with them, and one subpage that used to make 5 euros and on a monthly basis and commissions on Amazon generated me until today even more than 1,000 euros in just a few weeks. So that was pretty stunning, and I'm pretty happy that I did this switch from Amazon affiliate to a private partner program. So that is definitely something I can recommend you, to not just rely on Amazon affiliate, but also be open for other affiliate programs. Although the benefits of Amazon, especially the cookies, are very good, there is a very high chance of people buying something on Amazon, even higher than on other e-commerce shops. But for me, in my individual case, it was a very wise decision to switch from Amazon to this private partner program with other e-commerce shops, because as you can see, the portfolio of those websites were just better. They offered better products than Amazon, and people were more likely to buy a nice product from an e-commerce shop than a bullshitty product from Amazon. And also the commission rates of Amazon aren't that high. For example, the CBD partner programs of individual shops are up to 40% of revenue share, while Amazon is paying you just 7% in this specific niche. So the difference in the margin here you can leverage with private partner programs is just huge. So definitely try out changing your monetization model, switch and split test different ways of monetizing your traffic, and that's definitely something you should do, especially when you're scaling. That was the trick that I wanted to say you in order for you to increase your revenue by up to 10x, which happened in my part even more than 10x. So it will definitely also help you if you have an individual case where it's beneficial to switch the partner program, like it was on the e-smoking side for me. Now I'm telling you 5 things that you definitely need to know before you start your first affiliate websites, because those are the things that will ultimately save you from spending too much money, time on things that are not necessary. Those are problems I had in the past, and those are the things that I want to tell you on your journey, so you do not do the same mistakes that I did. It all comes down to knowing your site visitors, your leads, your customers, as well as their needs, goals, and desires. That's ultimately the reason why I told you to create a website in a niche that you're interested in and that you have a high expertise in, because in this way you know exactly what the people that are on your website want and what you can recommend them, offer them the best product that is in the best case available on Amazon. That's also a reason why you should always think about as the perspective of your reader and not just as a website creator. Number 2 is that Google SEO shouldn't be the only traffic source that you rely on. You should definitely, if you have the resources, also build a social media presence. You can even build your own email list, so in that way you have total independence and control over your audience. But you can also, like I said earlier, create a podcast or a YouTube channel, and in this way you do not put all of your eggs in one basket, and you will be even more independently, and that will save you from bad risks such as Google algorithm update, which hit me before and which ultimately destroyed one of my websites. Number 3 is that you should definitely have a bigger vision in mind. Do not just create a little Amazon affiliate website, but maybe even create a big media company, maybe even have your own products on the websites where you can maximize your revenue by offering a digital product such as a newsletter, a video course, or have your own physical product. This way you just make yourself independent and you can maximize the numbers of your business. Number 4 comes along with number 3, and that is that you should build a brand. Definitely focus on having as many touching points with your customers and readers as possible. In this way you just keep being in mind of your customers, leads, and your site visitors, and in this way you have a long-term goal of your website. You do not just have one little website that people will forget about it, but you build a brand, and that will ultimately pay off in some years, and you just have fun on creating this project. And the last point, number 5, is that you should be and stay patient. All of my started web projects were successful and at least amortized themselves. So the investments that I put into those projects came along, and I never had an affiliate website that was cash flow negative, or at least I can't think of one right now. So definitely try it out. If you have any questions, drop them below. The summary of this video is that you should focus on the 5 steps for building an Amazon affiliate website. That is the website setup, content marketing, monetization, SEO, and the scaling part. You should focus on the fundamentals of marketing. Do not rely on any dubious marketing strategies, but the fundamentals are key. Diversifications through many platforms are very important, especially if you want to build a brand. Although you have a website, you want to have as many traffic sources as possible. Once you have your business running, you should definitely do split tests in many ways. Of course, for the monetization model, as I said, do not rely on Amazon's PartnerNet, although they have their benefits, but other partner programs have their benefits as well, especially in individual cases where Amazon do not offer products or just low commission rates. And don't just create a website. The vision should definitely be to build a brand. At least for me, I see myself as a brand builder, and I have always the vision to be the #1 in my niche. And you can't achieve that when you run 10, 20, 30 different affiliate sites in different areas and topics. And the last point ultimately is to be patient. It will pay off. If you have any questions, as I said, drop them down in the comments and I will be happy to answer them. And now, thank you for watching this video until the end. I am very glad if I could help you. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments, leave me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I see you next time.